What's going on, everybody? Welcome to your daily astrology horoscope for Friday, July 5th, 2024. Astrologer Brian Scarborough here, fixed air moon, keeping the collective fixed on astrology. Happy new moon in Cancer. We made it through the Gemini lunation, which was a big one with all the Neptune stuff. So, went through a lot with Neptune, and Neptune's now offline, and definitely a different vibe coming into this next 28 and a half day cycle. So hope everybody's doing well. Hope you had a great 4th of July. Hope you had a great week. And wishing you all the best, of course. Let's look at the astrology for this Friday. We're going to see that new moon is going to happen at 3:57 p.m. on the West Coast. It's at 14 degrees Cancer. And this is definitely a theme of inner security, self-worth, but of course, like your own comfort levels, feeling very like strong inside. There's gonna be a lot of emotion to go through, just the way it is. But man, just feeling your own sense of worth and security and safety and comfort is everything. And of course, dealing with maybe some family stuff, some home stuff. I mean, you could look at some of those things too, but big time on a spiritual level about how you feel about yourself, how you feel about the things around you, your environments, your homes, things like that. The relationships are big, of course, because we're looking at Venus too during this lunation at 22, about to come to 23 degrees. And guess what's at 23 degrees of Aries? Chiron. They're in square. And it's just amplifying the fact that it would be so easy to feel insecurities right now. It could be so easily triggered through the sensitivities of a cancer lunation. So, gotta act, impulsively for the things that feel good for you. You gotta be strong inwardly and express that outwardly, and not try and hold yourself back. I mean, there's definitely a little bit here where it's like kind of retreating into a cave a little bit. Like, I'm just gonna go to my safe space and stay out of my no square. I don't know if you've seen that video on YouTube, but like, this is my no square. You stay out, you know, and a lot of that would be induced by some kind of feeling of lack or anything. But at the same time, if you need to take time for yourself, there's nothing wrong with that. And use it to bolster your confidence, to bolster your power to assert yourself and your strength. We're seeing that, of course, the nodes are moving to 10 degrees of Aries and Libra in their opposition, of course, and there is a square. It's a 4-degree orb. So there is still this like skip step, if you will, of really needing to inwardly assert ourselves and go to that north node first, because both the sun and the moon have crossed that north node last, and really assert ourselves as an individual and find our strength, find our power, act from gut instinct, especially with Cancer and Aries. Aries is instinct, it's just impulse, and Cancer is very much about your emotion, your intuitive abilities, your gut feelings. And to be able to act on those without being in a sense of paralysis is such a big thing to remember. Try not to paralyze yourself and weigh things out too much. That's Libra. That's where the South Node is. We don't want to get caught in paralysis of weighing so many things out. What is best for you? What makes you feel good? What makes you happy? What makes you feel more nurtured, more loved? And how do you love yourself and nurture yourself more in a strong fashion? That's where we're at right now. Otherwise, insecurities with Chiron and Venus in square are a big thing to look out for. And we might get tested on our insecurities, but this is a time to assert your will in many ways past insecurities to find that inner strength and authority that you have. So that's good. Venus is still making the trine over to Saturn too, which I do like that. We have Mars in an exact sextile to Saturn. We have Venus and Mars, and even the Sun and the Moon in sextile to Saturn, and even a 5-degree orb with the Sun and the Moon making their new moon conjunction to Saturn. So that's definitely the integrity and the ability to be a leader, to be strong, to be resilient, to find relationships that are strong and resilient, where there can be a lot of nurturing, a lot of emotional expression, and where sensitivities are part of the rules, if you will. It's like we all have sensitivities, but it's like it's okay, and it's okay to express these things, and especially with Mercury in Leo, to really be defining with our words and our emotions, and be able to, come to very good linear truths and of expression and conversation about our heart and how we're feeling, and to be seen. I think that Mercury wants to be heard for sure. So having to really find that like boss level within ourselves to get through insecurities, big theme for this lunation. And that in turn with the square of the nodes brings us to the Libra node second, of how don't weigh things out so much. Do the Aries thing, do the Cancer thing, put more of the pressure on you to make decisions for yourself and about people. And everything will come into balance when you're asserting yourself as your truest self in your most authentic form, and in your values, and in the things of life that you want, and what your goals are. And that's again Saturn bringing up goals with all these aspects, and Saturn Mars, the goals for the things that are going to make life better with Mars in Taurus. So you can't do it without being strong right now. You can't do it without asserting your will in some ways. You want to use your ego right now. You want to use your gut to guide your ego. Maybe not just an Aries form of ego, but a deep, inner world ego of what's going on, and use that emotion to get you to really beautiful aesthetic places and to really harmonious relationships. You don't want to be a pushover right now. You don't want to push people around right now either. You don't necessarily want to be the boss of someone else's life, but you damn well want to be the boss of your life. And that's where Saturn said you can get the most fruit for your labor, is when you take that authority and you boss up in your life right now, and you deal with insecurities, you deal with things that make you feel like you might be less than, because those are just illusions. And the illusions with Neptune are now offline. And I completely, like, look, Neptune doesn't even exist. Where's Neptune? It's gone. Like, they're gone. It's gone. So no more illusions, no more false stories, no more delusions. Like, let's be real and honest about things, and we can make ourselves better, and we can move forward stronger during this lunation. And that is the biggest key to this, is the insecurities are fake. They're from the past. They're tests. They're tests. They're saying you've grown from this. Why are you not secure yet? Why are you so worried about what someone else is doing that's going to, affect what you're trying to do, or what your goals are, what you want to move forward with? That's not important. Nothing is important right now except you and your connection. If you look at the chart, just without a bunch of drawings on it, you see that from Virgo to Aries is where everything is, minus these three, which are all retrograde, all offline. It's all about you. This is the you. Aries to Virgo is the you. It's all inner. It's all just relative to what's inside, what you're doing. It's very ego, one person, you oriented. The other side is empty and everything's offline that is over there, and they're all outer planets anyways. So it's all where the illusions are of what people are doing and what other people want. The illusions of some kind of a imagined, structure, or the way things are supposed to be. Like, you don't need to play by the same rules anymore. This is, you get to define your reality and what you're projecting into the world, and not be conditioned by the projections of the outer world. And people, it's not time to join, to join the masses. It's not time to be, the cool kid. Like, be the cool kid by being a trendsetter, by being unique and different, and living life in an authentic way. Following a herd into some utopia is not going to work great right now. It's just not time for that. There may be a time for that. It's not now. So, really important. I hope people take the responsibility to, like, really define the movie that they're playing in life, by almost like an Inception quality level of feeling that gut instinct, and realizing that there's so many dreams inside of dreams inside of dreams, and you need to start taking control of these and realize where you are, who you are, and what you can do to feel better in life, because it's a great opportunity to feel better and to feel stronger, because Lord knows we probably need it. Life's weird. It's not like I can say life's just going to get easier. So use this time, use this summer to define yourself and to strengthen yourself and to really build something inwardly that is it's durable. It can last. It can go longer. It can go farther, and you'll do well. But it's interesting always, and there's a lot of sensitivities and insecurities we got to fight through to get to that inception level of realizing like, wow, that was that's not even me. You know, a lot of our insecurities are based on conditioning. They're not even, and they could be conditioning from the things that have happened in the past. It could be conditioning from social media, from just things we've seen, from movies. It doesn't really matter where it came from, but so often we're built to be secure, strong creators, and certain things in reality try to take us from that. And this is a beautiful opportunity, the best opportunity we have this year at least, to really fortify that connection to ourselves and that strength and that resiliency, and to push forward and to let some things go and to not feel, broke or less than or anything. It's all a trap to feel that way right now. You got to be strong. So I hope everybody takes this month and really puts a lot of emphasis on how to be a stronger, more resilient, more nurturing, to self especially, but to also the ones that you care about and love. Takes that to the next level. So that's what I hope for everybody. And I hope you have a great new moon. It's definitely not terrible. I like it. I'm ready. Bring on the Chiron Venus square. Let's go. Been trying to break insecurities my whole life. I'm ready. Let's do it. Half the things we're insecure about, people don't even know about. We do it to ourselves most of the time. Let's see what the card is for this new moon. Got the Ace of Cups. Yeah, this is definitely a time to feel like everything inside of us is ready to overflow, and we have so much to give, we have so much to offer, we have so much to do. Why would we let things stop us right now? Why would we feel like our cup is empty when the cup is obviously not? We got to remember to look at the bright side of things, remember where things can go, and stay positive and really love ourselves through whatever might show up, and to really realize that we're being, strongly guided inwardly to do certain things, and it could test us and kind of want us to show strength. Like now's a good time to just show a lot of strength from the gut, from what's deep inside, and to not hold yourself back and to really, shine. This is a great Ace of Cups. I love the stars coming out of the cup. I mean, stop playing small ball in the cup. This is a time to show everything outside what's really going on inside, and that's your security, your strength, and your creative potential in this world. So don't hold yourself back for this lunation because of something that it really doesn't exist anymore. Time to break some of those curses that we have put on ourselves. I love you all. I hope you have a great new moon. Hope you had a great week. Happy 4th to everybody, and I'll see you for the weekend forecast tomorrow. Much love. Peace.